Hi lovelies, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, let's talk about the Jhanak series guys. And we'll be talking about quite an interesting episode that is about to go down in the Jhanak series pretty very soon. Guys, it's quite an exciting episode coming, so please don't go anywhere. Watch the video to the very end to find out the drama that is about to unfold in our favorite Starlife series, Jhanak. But before I continue to the video, please don't forget that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. And please don't forget guys to give the video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with Anirudh asking how can I stop Jhanak? I would have married Jhanak, but now I have to do this quickly to protect her. Aditya says of course, I will come to your wedding and I will manage my work. Anirudh says fine, but I am troubled. Jhanak thinks I am not well. She is always around me and she doesn't care for the insults and taunts. I know what love now, but I feel bad for Ashi. Aditya says I can't understand. You are hot and you have to decide with whom you want to spend your life with. Anirudh says you know the answer well. I did wrong with Ashi. While in the other hand, Jhanak looks on. Anirudh turns and sees her at the door and he ends the call. She asks, did I ask you to do this? He then says, you don't know the matter. She says, I agreed to you when you said you want to spend the last moment with me, and I want to help you recover. Call Ashi back if you feel bad for her. He then says, it is nothing like that. I have to talk to the family about our marriage, and we have to marry as soon as possible. Try to understand my situation. Ashi pokes and comes, while Shisi asks, are you fine? Did this happen before? Ashi says no, it happened before also, but I want to come out of this tension. Shisi says we should go to the doctor first, but then Ashi asks why. Shisi says you aren't a kid, we can do a pregnancy test, maybe you are pregnant. Ashi says no, please. She recalls her moment with Anirudh. She says there is no chance, while Shisi says it might happen. While Ashi cries, then Shiti says if it is like that, then you have to come out of this situation. Anirudh left you here forever and he doesn't believe in your marriage. Ashi then says, I have no grudge for anyone. You did a lot for me, don't do anything more. I will handle it. Shiti then asks, what will you do if you are pregnant? Then Ashi says, then it will be my first baby. Jhanak in the other hand asks Anirudh, when are we going to go to the doctor? Anirudh then asks why. Jhanak then says we have to go. He says I will go alone. She then says nothing is important to me than your life. Get the marriage date today itself. He then says fine. While Shriti asks Ashi in the other hand, will you take the responsibility of this child alone? Ashi asks, can't I raise the child alone? There are many single mothers in the world. Shriti says it is not easy and stop being emotional. Ashi asks, do you mean I should abort this child? Shiti then says, I didn't mean that. We will check if you are pregnant. Then Ashi says, I have to raise the baby alone, while Shiti argues. Anirudh asks Jhanak, will you always love me? Jhanak then asks, can someone take such a big decision without love? He says, I got my answer. She then says, stay in touch with Ashi. She felt lonely and you can at least stay as a good friend of her. He says, we won't talk about it. While Shiti says, you have to tell Anirudh at the right time. Ashi says, yes. Then Shiti says, we will do the test. I am your mom and I think for your betterment. You will get the responsibility of the baby and it will be tough. Ashi asks, why do you think I am incapable? I can raise the baby alone. When Anirudh knows just I have a right on the baby, then he will know the pain. Anirudh in the other hand says, I want to marry Jhanak soon. And then Tanuja says she is my would-be wife. While Lal says you are crossing all the limits. Anirudh says my first marriage was incomplete. Bablu then says I can't support you this time. I find it strange. And Jana asks Jhanak to say something. What's the hurry? Jhanak then says I want to marry right away. Daddy calls her shameless while Anirudh defends his decision. He says I want to marry at the earliest and I regard Jhanak as my wife. Shob says you have snatched my son. While Jhanak says no, I didn't do it. Anirudh argues with Shob and then Shob asks Daddy to look at Anirudh. Anirudh says I have decided to get married on 21st. Chotan then says, Rilanini and I will come in your wedding. While Anirudh says, I know you will always be with me. You know I can never do wrong. He argues with Lau and Bibasha, while Bablu gets upset and refuses to support Jhanak. Chotan stops him, and then Jhanak says, I am ready to bear the punishment. Daddy says you will get punished the way you got Anirudh today, and you will lose him one day. Jhanak shouts Daddy, and everyone is shocked. Anirudh signs Jhanak, and Jhanak says, forgive me, don't say that. While Anirudh can never go away from me, and then he feels sorry for her. Guys, it's quite a lot that is going down in the Jhanak series. At one side, Jhanak and Anirudh are making the announcement of their marriage. And on the other hand, Shisi is discovering that Ashi is pregnant. Guys, what is going to be the outcome of these two things that happened in this episode? Please drop what you think about the episode on the comment section. And what do you think is going to be the next line of action for Shisi and Ashi? And also, what is going to be the effect to Jhanak and Anirudh's marriage? So guys, drop what you think about this episode and the drama going down on the comment section. And as you do that, please don't forget that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. And please don't forget guys to give the video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, that'll be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys. And I'll see you guys on my next video.